I look at the first side, I look at the other side, then I put it away. Every week, Grovara is adding new functionality. We've got a dealer right now who's pulling in over like $55,000 a month. Liquid frickin' Death is in town. This was the Grovara business card. It looked good. You know the old logo? It's gotta go, it's out of here. We got the new card. Look at this thing. It's got that shiny raised top, you know? You gotta love. This is like my Bateman moment, you know? And it's got that thickness too. It's got that consistency.
Is that a gram? New card. What do you think?
Whoa, very nice. Look at that.
Picked them up from the printers yesterday.
Good coloring.
That's bone. And the lettering is something called Cillian Braille.
When people give their business card, okay, usually it's like this. It's like, hey, how you doing? This, and they're like, they're almost like embarrassed to give the card. It's like, oh, it's just customary. You know, people are awkward about it, right? But if you go to any other culture, it's like it's an honor to have a meeting with someone. And in the Asian culture, especially, when you give the card, first off, you want your name facing outwards. There's actual presentation so that the person who's looking at it can read it, right? You put the name outward facing, it's two hands, and there's a little bit of a bow to it.
Really?
Yes. And when you take the card, there's a proper way to take the card.
I'm gonna take it back.
Well, you do to me with your stand that name. Nope. Look, the name's not. There you go. Name out, facing me, so I can read it. Right? Makes sense. When I take it two hands. Right? You let go. I look at the first side, I look at the other side, then I put it away.
Wow.
Too many times people give a card and they're like, "Yo, what's up?" And then next thing,
Put it in their jacket pocket.
and then it's like, hey, here's my card.
Whatever, buddy. Yeah.
But there's a whole, and you'll see me when I go out, when every single meeting now, every meeting I'm just like this. It's almost, and actually what's funny is people like, when I do it,
Like, what are you doing?
they kind of laugh a little.
Yeah.
But the people who know, like the people well-traveled, the international, they know, they take, and it's like an actual setting of a tone for a whole conversation. And it shows respect, how you present yourself, how your card, your business. The logo, when you take a card from someone, something to keep in mind is that people spent hours, days, months, years developing their logo.
Yeah.
How much work went into this? You had a front row seat.
A lot of work.
And now this is your first time seeing it. We're meeting for the first time. I'm gonna present it to you and you're gonna receive it and you're gonna examine it and give it the respect as a way of setting the tone for the conversation. Today, we got some new products on the platform. Liquid frickin' Death is in town. Like Liquid Death likes the technology and we're already getting orders for them on our platform. That's amazing. You know, it's one of those, if you build it, will they come? And they do come, and now you're like, oh God, they're here, right? You've been there, you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest, I'm not lying. Like I used to be a Dasani guy, loved it, thought it was great. Now Liquid Death comes down. I drink, this is the smoothest. I'm not just saying that because they're on the platform. Like I like waters. Liquid Death though, like I don't know what the pH level is, but like you can totally taste, like this is just smooth, like there's no taste to it. It's just like a very clean, like, it's great. I love their branding, how their whole story is pretty fascinating. Liquid Death, if you haven't tried it, you should try it.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
Now they have all these other flavors though. Blueberry Buzzsaw, Ice Tea Agave Vitamins. Are you kidding? Now, I've tried some of their other stuff before. I've never liked anything. I've always been back to the clean, clear original. Blueberry Buzzsaw, here we go. I mean, it's delicious. It tastes like iced tea. Like contrary to I would never expect this to be an iced tea. It doesn't look like an iced tea. blueberry buzz saw. And I mean, like iced tea, agave, and vitamins. You can taste the vitamins, heavy vitamins. I don't know, like it tastes, like the aftertaste is almost like a Flintstones vitamin. But like the first hit is the iced tea. It's like a sweet iced tea. So there's the agave, tastes like agave, and then it hits with the vitamins at the end there. Not bad, 30 calories per can, 6 grams of added sugar, 7 gram total carb, and 5 milligrams of sodium. It's a clean product. Personally, I wouldn't buy it, but I can see if you want to try iced tea, you want something kind of sweet, and you want to get your vitamins. It's pretty good. Okay, now we got Liquid Death, Squeeze to Death, flavored sparkling water, murder your death. It's a sparkling orange. It's like a orange soda light. Okay? Yeah. But it's like really light. It's more like a flavored water that's heavy on the sparkle. and that hint of orange. It's pretty good. Murder your thirst. I get the murder your thirst thing. I mean, at the end of this demo here, this is gonna be a great day. All right, we're good. Liquid Death, live on the platform. We're gonna hop right into today. We've got a really interesting episode to talk about today. Every week, Grovara is adding new functionality. We have the engineering team, and what's amazing is getting the real-time user feedback. Our members are now real-time, they're the early adopters of the system. The people who are making their trades, using the platform to do their communications, to keep everything on the system in uniform, and they love it. And what's really neat is if someone's having a problem, like for example, when we were first doing the technology 2.0, we had a list of people in the old database who we had deactivated because they had left the platform. But now that we launched 3.0, we got like a line around the block of people, I want to sign up, and they're coming on and they're signing up. And if they were a member who was previously deactivated, but now they came back and they try and reactivate, there was a bug. They couldn't log in. And so then we get an email, hey, Peter, I want to come back into the system, but it's not letting me. Here's a screenshot. And then, boop, we fix it. That'll never happen again, right? So every week there's like new bugs being detected and being fixed, new functionality being added. And what's interesting is how we are running the business literally changes every other day. Now, a year ago, and this is a guesstimate, but it was like something like we would deploy new functionality from the development servers to the production servers once every like 21 days. We would deploy once every 21 days, and we'd have like a new iteration of the software or something to release, or a bug fix, or an update. That's what happens when you move from dev to prod. Now we're deploying, I think, on average, like 4 or 5 times a week. In some cases, 1 or 2 times a day. You can imagine, like, we've all had apps on our phones, and then they give an update, right? And you're like, you got to figure out how to use the app again. Like, I just got the new iPhone. It has like the new update. For the software has the way you send a text message, the search bar is now on the bottom, not the top. And it's driving me nuts because I've been always doing the time I got to get back down there when I'm trying to race through my phone. Same thing with Grovara. We're launching new platform features. We're now at 3.71. So we launched 3.0 6 weeks ago. That means we've had 7 major deployments and about 20 sub-deployments. Pretty wild. But the way we're working at the company is changing in real time. We are actually building the plane mid-flight, and there is a learning curve to all the new features that are being added. So that's part of the job now of the team, is acting as the overseers, the administration of the technology. We're doing less like day-to-day sales. In fact, it used to be like I would be out selling products. Now I'm selling membership and acting as a liaison and helping people join the system. And that's kind of the new role and the whole team's roles. To the credit of the Grovara team, it's very hard to do this. Now, the fun part is everyone has job security. That makes this much easier. right? So the platform works, technology is generating profits, they have job security. But they don't really know what their role is on a day-to-day because functionality is evolving in real time. And so, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, you didn't have the ability to kind of track. We were using HubSpot and the platform. Now we took all the functionality from HubSpot, which we were paying X amount of dollars a month to have licenses to their technology, and we just put it into our own platform. And now we're phasing out HubSpot, moving to Grovara's proprietary software. So we have all this new functionality, we have all these new users, we now have membership fees to join Grovara. We've copied the Costco model. Now that we are a Costco reseller and we have Costco products on the platform, log in, check out Kirkland's signature products. But the big installation that's coming is this dealer model. Now we have dealers already. We have, this B3B concept. We have our brands. We have our broker dealers. We have our buyers. All three of them, B3B, come together. And the system is built now for brands and buyers. We have them, they're easy. We've been having dealers act as buyers on the system, communicating with brands in a buyer capacity, even though they're dealers, because we hadn't built the whole dealer widget out. So what is a dealer? A dealer is a Grovara user, member, who basically can build their own storefront on our platform. So you can have like Pete's Produce Shop, and then I can have literally go out and pick products that are in the Grovara catalog and put them on my virtual shop and represent those products in exclusive distribution lanes. So I can now have my Grovara storefront. I can go to my friend who is a buyer for a supermarket in Philadelphia, Liquid Death, and I can say, hey friend, check out this link. I click that link, it opens up into a storefront. Is there anything in here that you want to put in your supermarket? And I can be like, yeah, I want Liquid Death on my shelf. Click. And because I'm Peter's Produce and I have, not only do I have produce and other things and products, I also have a contract with, or an agreement on Grovara's platform with Liquid Death to represent them into my network in Philadelphia. And then they're on my shelf too. And when I bring business, I can manage all my business as a dealer on the platform. A dealer's job is to recruit, onboard, and manage relationships with brands, buyers, and other broker dealers. Every dollar Grovara makes, a dealer can earn up to 20% of our profit for acting in a dealer capacity. When links are created on our platform, which is essentially a deal, a link being a brand and a buyer are brought together, when they come in and they start doing business on our platform, because that supermarket isn't going to buy Liquid Death one time and then that's the end of the time with Grovara. No, they're going to buy Liquid Death, it's going to sell through, and they're going to keep buying it, and it becomes an annuity, like a reoccurring cash flow cycle. We're calling them links. A brand, a buyer come together, they form a link, those links make money. If you're the dealer or dealers, because there could be a dealer who represents a brand, and a dealer who represents a buyer, and they help bring the brand and buyer together, then there could be up to 2 dealers on a link. Makes sense, right? Those dealers are going to earn each up to 20% of Grovara's profit based on the performance and the link and the profitability for life. As long as a dealer manages their and keeps their engagements on the technology, they don't circumvent the system, they don't leave, they go work for a competitor, and they are still alive, they're going to make money within our system. And that's the idea. I think right now it's free to be a dealer, but I think what's going to happen is dealers are going to pay something along the lines of $5,000 up front to have a seat on the Grovara platform, to be trained up on the Grovara platform, to be given their first initial accounts on the Grovara platform, and when they place their first order over $25,000, they get that. We'll give them a $10,000 bonus. One thing to say about the dealer model, which is really interesting, is the idea of flexibility. You can go to Grovara.com, and for the first time ever, it's mobile optimized, which is amazing. There was the biggest complaint was like, I don't want to do Grovara because I got to go to my computer and I got to log in, and I'm not going to, and then when I get to my computer, I get distracted. I don't remember my password. No more of that. And you just go, we're getting an app. You can actually download the link to your phone, but you can go to Grovara.com on your phone, no password, real easy, and you can access everything right there in 2 seconds. It's amazing. So the biggest compliment we get is people are like, wow, I can just do this anywhere. Yes. We've got a dealer right now who's pulling in over like $55,000 a month. I kind of feel like one of those guys who's like on YouTube in front of like a big house with a Corvette or something, they drive by and they're like, buy my book. I kind of feel like that, but it's real and it makes sense because in the platform economy, what the technologies are doing in 2025, 2026 is that they're allowing people to be freelance and work independent. And on the Grovara platform, when like I think the average order value is $36,500. So if you can get 5 or 6 $36,500 orders a month, and Grovara's making our profit, and then you're getting 20% of that, you're gonna make $55,000 plus a month. Especially if you get like something like a Liquid Death and you place this into a supermarket chain that's got 400 locations, and now they're buying 2-3 containers a month, you're gonna bank. And you have those relationships already. If you're watching this, there's a good chance you're in the industry, you have a network. Grovara's platform allows you to scale your network, monetize your network, track your network, and we're the purchaser. We're doing all the buying. So you're gonna run your deal flow through us, you're gonna trust us because we've created the club that you can be a member in. And what does this mean as a member? It means you can make $55,000 a month doing, 4 to 10 hours a week. If you do your job right and you get to maturity, message, and you have a couple of accounts and just passive income, we have dealers doing this today. And you can do it now all on your phone. Like if I wasn't in the position I'm in, I want to be a dealer. So anyway, the dealer model is coming. It's around the corner. We're about 6 weeks out. We're alpha testing today. If you want to be a dealer, sign up. Go to Grovara.com. Tell us who you know. Because again, B3B, it's not what you know, it's who you know, right? It's like the old Hollywood slogan and jargon. And monetize your network, and your relationships have value. How do you track them today? That's the question. That's really hard. You put someone in touch with someone, they do business, and then and you make some money, but then they do another deal and you're cut out. And they just don't tell you about it. Because why would they? Right? Not anymore, not at Grovara. If you want to be a dealer and join the Grovara platform, become a member and monetize your network, go to Grovara.com, sign up today, and let us know, or message us here at sales@Grovara.com. Like, comment, subscribe, always go global here at the GroDega Podcast. I'm Peter Groverman. Thank you so much. Catch you next week.